Special program today at Viterbo University is called What's in Our Drinking Water. It was kicked off last night by the keynote address by renowned activist Erin Brockovich. News 19's Bowen Kedrovich attended the ongoing event to find out what is in our drinking water.
H2O stole the show at the Viterbo Drinking Water Symposium, where community members and experts gathered to discuss safety issues with water we might be consuming. The hot topic of the 10 o'clock seminar was the effects of certain chemicals that are making its way into cities' water sources.
There's obviously issues that certain communities are dealing with some unregulated contaminants, things like PFAS, which are kind of emerging and don't necessarily have standards associated with them yet. So that's a challenge that I think municipalities are trying to address.
Masaryk says PFAS is known as the forever chemical because it's tough to break down and persistent in the environment, with concerns of the lack of more testing.
Testing for it hasn't occurred very broadly, so right now there's kind of a lack of information about how pervasive it is in the groundwater and our surface waters, and the state's really trying to do a better job of testing for it and understanding just how important it is for the average well owner to test for something like PFAS.
Public water sources are consistently regulated and required to be met at a certain standard, but PFAS contamination is a concern for those managing their own water sources.
But the downside of private wells is that each private well owner is kind of their own water utility manager. They have that responsibility to test the water. If there's anything wrong with it, it's really up to them to determine what those next steps are to make it safe to drink.
For private well owners concerned about the quality of their drinking water, Masaryk recommends getting in touch with a private or public lab to assist. Small steps can be taken to ensure safe water consumption. Simply running water through a carbon filter can help eliminate unwanted chemicals.
Filters have media, and media includes activated carbon, which is a type of media that has a lot of surface area, so it just has things stick to it that are inorganic. So even if you might have a little discoloration in your water, activated carbon can remove that.
From La Crosse, this is Bowen Kedrovich, News 19.
The university says this symposium is made possible through a donation from the estate of Agnes W.H. Tan, a 1963 Viterbo grad who earned a PhD in biochemistry, becoming an assistant professor at the University of Minnesota. And if you are concerned about your drinking water, the La Crosse County Health Department does offer water quality testing.